Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I'm super happy you're here. We are gonna get into some dipping. I'm going to do these three gorgeous colors from Mama Makes Her Own Dips. I'm influencing for last month, this month, and December. Couldn't be more thrilled to work with this company. This gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous green glitter. It's like a very fine shimmer glitter. This white glow. I didn't do any glow picks. The glow wasn't the purpose of this mani. And then this beautiful black. I'm going to show you guys my first layer of dipping, but I leave the second layer out, but I do two, as always. And I do a clear cap. I'm going to have a little bit of filing, a couple of the nails to kind of to show you guys my filing routine. And then we're going to get into the fun stuff. I am so thrilled that I figured out how to do this. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first, I'm going to do one layer of the white, which is I Am a Unicorn, and it's glow. It's got a fine shimmer in it, but nothing that ruins the nail art. Just on that one nail, and then I'm going to do two nails in this beautiful, beautiful green color. I think it's called green chili everything. I think everything will be linked as always. And then I'm going to do two nails in the black. I do end up matte top coating these, which I wasn't sure if I was going to do, but I do end up matte top coating them. But let's talk about the nail art. So as anybody who's watched my videos knows, if you haven't and you're new here, welcome. Stick around. Hopefully you guys enjoy what I'm doing in this video or any other videos. Subscribe, like, blah, blah. Okay, so I have been, since I used gel method, there were so many techniques that I could do that I can't do with just dips, and because I'm allergic to gel, that's a no-go. I do think I may be able to get away with doing some gel stuff on press-ons, but I don't know. It's not worth the risk to me because I had a very slight allergy, but the more you expose yourself to an allergy, the worse it's going to get, and I have seen some horrific things that gel allergies do to people's nails, and I have no desire, none. So I would prefer to play it safe and just stick with what I know I'm not allergic to. So no gel for me. But I have been wanting to do sweater nails, and I have actually tried different techniques. I've tried it with dip base. I've tried it with dip top coat. I have tried it with nail polish, and you can get the look with nail polish. And I forgot to turn off my notifications. Sorry. Anyway, but I finally figured it out. I'm going to make you guys wait until we get to that point to tell you how I figured it out, just so you'll stick around. Hopefully it's not too boring up until then, because I am just doing, dipping. But like I said, I'm just doing the first layer, and then we'll skip to activation. And then I will leave two nails in for filing and buffing. And then we'll get to the good part. So stick around. I will be right back. Okay, obviously I'm activating. I do my 3 layers. I did already activate the pinky off camera because I didn't realize I wasn't recording. So those are all activated. The pinky was already activated, so it is already hard, like instantly hard. I decided to double check. I heard the click, 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 so I'm good to go. So basically with filing, I take my 100, this is the 100-180 grit, and it is extremely well used. I'm not going to lie. I use my files until they are no longer usable. I'm not doing them on anyone's nails, so, it's fine. So I go around the edges with the 100 grit just to kind of clean up any excess that maybe got over, you know, onto the sidewalls or the free edge. And then I go over the top of the entire nail with the 180 side. It is not very gritty, so I've never lost any dip or, wow, words, Jill, words. This is a common theme among my videos for some odd reason. I don't know why. Anyway, so I just go over the entire top with the 180 side. And then once I do this, so this nail, after I clear capped, I dropped it on my floor. And my cat comes in my nail room and my dogs live in my nail room when I'm doing my nails. They are always with me. So there is a lot of hair and, whatever else I drop on the floor. Not just like dip stuff, nothing weird, but it kind of got some stuff in it. So that's why I activated right away so that I could pull anything off without ruining the dip. It turned out fine, but I was a little worried. So after I am done filing the entire nail, then I go over with the buffer. I go over with the more gritty side of the buffer, and then I go in with the very smooth side, especially because, well, I do it on every mani regardless, but really you want to buff nails really good if you're going to do matte top coat, because matte will show all your fun mistakes. So then I'm going to go into this green glitter, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Nothing different. So I'm going to let you guys listen to some music for a quick minute. And then as soon as I'm done with this, we're right into the fun part, the nail art. So don't go anywhere. Okay, so I did the rest off camera, and now we are ready to top coat, which I do before the nail art. Sorry, I know I said we would get into nail art next, but I forgot top coat first. So because I'm doing a sweater nail, you want that on typically a matte top coat. I'm sure you could do it on shiny if you wanted to. I don't know how that would look, but I decided to just top coat all the nails at once, and this was kind of my way of seeing if I wanted to keep the nails matte top coated or if I wanted to do them shiny. Glitters are hit and miss, even like the fine shimmers. Sometimes they look really good matte top coated, sometimes they just don't look good. These looked great. So I did my 2 layers of activator. If you haven't watched my videos before, I use odorless, so that's why I do 2 layers of activator, because it does help that top coat dry so much faster. The first layer of top coat, 3 quick swipes. No. Yes, if you're not using odorless, 3 quick swipes or you will contaminate your brush. I use odorless, so I can pretty much do as many layers as I possibly want, and there's no contaminating. So the first layer, regular, odorless, top coat, shiny. The second layer, we will go in with the matte. I have done it with 2 layers of matte, no shiny, and it just does not look good at all. Like, it's horrible. But when you do the shiny layer first for the dip matte top coat, it is so much better. I actually think that I've used one other. I'm not going to name names because it's not their fault. It was probably, user error. But I love Color My World, everything. her liquids are great. I've never used her regular liquids because I'm not going to expose myself to dip flu. That makes no sense. But the odorless are phenomenal. I love them, and no dip flu. So bonus. The matte dip top coat is not an odorless, but it doesn't really have an odor. I did mistakenly not use any protection, and I did get a stuffy nose. I wouldn't say I got dip flu. Oh, and then here's a little time lapse of the mattifying, which I just think is super cool. So, I did get a little stuffy nose. No big deal. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. We are getting into the nail art. So this is Triple D Sticky Stamping Polish. I'm sure there's other brands. I've never used them. And then we're going to go in this with this green shimmer that we used on the other nails. We are going to draw our sweater nail with this sticky stamping polish. So with this polish, like, I can do stamping and I can use foil over it. I can chrome over it, or I can dip my finger into a really a chunky glitter wouldn't work, but anything fine, the shimmery, the better. But I was like, I wonder if I can use that to draw out my sweater nail. It's not perfect. If I was looking for perfection, I would probably go to a professional. But for, DIY and whatever, I really love how this turned out. So I'm going to get my lines on first. And then I will go in and I will coat the nail with that green shimmer dip. I knew it was going to work because I did it on a swatch first, but I don't know. I love it so much. And I'm so happy I figured out how to do a sweater nail without gel. When I pull the nail close to me, I mean, it's so quick. I don't know if you guys can really tell that I'm doing that. It's because I have no desire to brush these off while they're still wet. If you brush them off while they're still wet, you will likely lose a lot of the pigment and a lot of the shimmer. So I am blowing on the nail to get any kind of the, excess off, especially the sides where I'm doing the dots. Typically here you would do like a line down each side. I am so bad at lines that I wasn't even going to try it. I thought dots would look cute. That's the nice thing about DIY, and the nice thing about sweater nails is you can pretty much do them however you want. Whatever you like, do that. They don't have to be what the norm is. It's what I love about nail art and doing them myself is I can do whatever I like and whatever works for me. And in this case, a line was not going to work. So this is the route I went. And then I'm going to do these little lines down the side of the nail just to kind of give it a little extra. I kind of wanted the whole nail covered. The only thing I wish I would have done different is I wish I would have gone further down the nail towards the free edge and just kind of done something down there, maybe just a little diagonal line, but it's fine. At the end of the day, I still think they're extremely pretty and look really, really good. So I'm going to do these last lines, and sorry, every time I put my hand there to do the art, my camera is kind of blurring out the nail, but the other hand, or the other side, you could pretty much see exactly what I was doing, so I think it's fine. So just going to coat this really well, and then I let them sit for, and that's the nice thing about doing press-ons. I would not have the patience to do these on my regular nails. I'd still do them, but I waited at least 10 minutes before I brushed off because I wanted to make sure that that stamping polish was extremely dry. So there we go. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you guys try it. If you do, tag me on Instagram, Manny's by Jill. I would love, love, love to see what you guys do. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a like. It really helps me out. Oh, and this is my least favorite part. And I don't even know why I did it because it's not like my nails are dry from filing. But I hate using oil on matte nails because then I have to clean them off, which is easy. Lint-free wipe, alcohol, clean them off. No big deal. But I was trying so hard, and then by the pinky I gave up. So it is what it is. And then I'm going to oil up my other hand. These are from Nailed Aesthetics. I just have to give a shout out because I'm obsessed with these colors. They didn't come out at the same time. They're two different, well, one's not even a collection, I don't believe. It's Bronze Goth and Shut Up Rose. And they're linked in my description box. Not the colors, but the site is linked in my description box because I am an ambassador for her. And my discount code is in there as well if you want to check these out. But they are amazing. Okay, I'm done rambling. Stick around. You'll see the pictures at the end. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And I will see you in the next one, which hopefully will be 2 next week. Have a great day. Bye.